Hey y'all, on this episode of your DIY home reno, we are tackling what to do if you're demoing a wall and it has electrical in it. And I'm going to show you how. So the first thing you need to think of is, what are you doing with the electrical? This is switches. One of them is to this light here, and the other one, no idea. I think it was to the light right there, if I had to guess. Anyways, first thing you want to do is make sure you don't have any power on them. So we're going to step to our breaker box here, make sure our power's off. But like I say, so you want to figure out what you're going to do with them. That switch is no longer going to be in this wall because it's going away. It's going to actually be moved to the wall over there. So I'm getting rid of it completely. There it is. Over here was a couple of outlets. They also will not be going in this wall. So for me, it's going to be, there's two ways to do it. Way one is you can take, there's the easy way and the right way, we'll say. And I'm not saying the easy way is not the right way, because anyways, as long as it's accessible, you can put a junction box as long as it's accessible. So well, what I'm going to do here is put a junction box because it's a long distance, and my breaker box is here, and one switch is going there, one switch is going here. So for the outlet, this is a good example. This is the end of the line right here. See, there's only one wire coming in, end of the line. This one is in the circuit. There's two wires. That's power coming in, power going out to another outlet. So if it wasn't both, you see these are both on the same circuit. So what I'm going to do is actually unhook them, and I'm going to move them over there to that wall through here. See right here, this wall through there. So what I'm going to do is go up, and if they will reach all the way over, great. If they won't, we'll run it into a junction box, and out of that junction box, run a wire down to our new one. And I'll show you that when that time comes. But, so for now, to get rid of this guy, since he is the end of the line, like I said, either way, we're going to, first off, is make sure that there's no power here, right? Which there's not. Now, with that being said, you could just snip this wire right here. If you're concerned, or if you don't have it, let's just say you didn't have your tester with you, what you can do is take and skin that wire, right? So that you get to the wires inside. There'll be three, or sometimes two if it's an old wire. But see, we have three. That's a hot, a common, and a ground. So when you go to cut them, what I like to do, notice I've got them separated. I like to snip that hot and then get him out of the way, just in case if he were hot, which I know he's not, but even if he was, then that way you can snip these other two. And casing. There you go. And we'll get some tape and tape up that hot wire, because you don't want to get shocked. So from here, now this guy, let's get you up there to see if you can. He goes up in here, right? So what we're going to do is label him outlets for living room wall. Or just write on him with Sharpie, and then we'll stick him up in the attic. Done. Now to our switch. This is an old house, and it's wired the old way, is what I call it. Some people call it something different, but I'll show you. So for him, notice there's only two wires coming in, which means power goes to the light, and then it runs down to the switch on one leg and back on the other. The way you can tell, I call this the old way. See, the new way, you bring power into your box and then go through your switch, and it stays black the whole way. So power in's black, power out's black, power to the light's black. The old way is a wire comes in, you know, a hot and a common, and then you take and either put your switch on your black or white. People do it different, so it's hard to really say. But in this scenario, if you'll look, which this is tape, let me get it back there. You see here, this is my switch, there's my ground. But look, black and white, that's wrong. Like when you look at it, you're like, oh, that's wrong, you know. But really, when it's wired the old way, this is how it was. And I think it was to save wire, you know, I guess for whatever reason. So what they did is they, up in the lot, they took and said, okay, we're gonna break the hot wire. So they came and put, from the hot, came down on this black one, went through the switch, and went back on the white, if that makes sense. And then it connects up top back to the black on the light actual fixture. So when you're doing this, these, once again, first thing I'm gonna do is make sure you ain't got power. I know I don't, so I'm gonna do these the other way, and I'm just gonna snip them. Like so. Those will actually be a little easier than the outlet to relocate, because this wire, when I find him, well, actually I know what he was. He went to this light that was right here. So I can go to that light, pull that wire out, and I don't have to put a junction box, because you're using the light box as a junction box. So what we'll do to relocate this one is wherever we want to run him, we'll just run a one single wire from the light to wherever we want to turn him on and off. So I guess I'll show you how to do that. All right, so this is our outlet wire that we were going to, this is our outlet wire that we just demoed. We're going to run him over to the wall, and I'm going to show you how. So first things first, what I like to do is decide where I'm going to put him. You see this wall? I'm going to put him in that wall, probably somewhere right in the middle of him, give or take. Anyways, if yours is finished wall, see mine, I'm hanging sheetrock on this wall, so I don't care. But if it's finished wall, what you want to do is cut the size of the box. For example, so I hadn't looked yet, but if I had to imagine, my wire is going that way towards the breaker box. I'm trying to go that way towards the new box. So since I don't have to do the filming in the attic, this is a hollow wall box, or a new old construction box, or or new construction box. Usually they're round. Junction boxes are usually round. You would put a Romex connector in it. You would run your wire in, right, this actual wire, and then you'd run a new wire, Romex connector, new wire up, and you would just wire them together, and they'd be inside the box. You put a cap on the box, that's a junction. Now you've taken that new wire and ran it over to where your outlet's going to go. So, and since I have to run that wire, I'll show you the process, just not, I don't want to film in the attic. So yeah, anyways, so we're on this thought here, we already got him. So to run our new box on this wall here, which is where we're going to put him, if I'm using my framing hammer, what I like to do is set my box on there, set my hammer on the floor. That gives me a height. Okay, now once again, like I said, I'm doing sheetrock. Let me zoom in here so you can see what's happening. Since this is an old house, I'm going sheetrock directly over my paneling for insulation purposes, because the house doesn't have much of it, and so if this is finished for you, what you're going to do is take your box, unless you're doing a double, this is just a single outlet box. What you're going to do is set him at your height and trace your box and cut him out, right? I'm not doing that because I'm going to cut a hole, run my sheetrock, and then cut my hole in my sheetrock, because it's a lot easier, because this has got tongue and groove behind it. So plus if I went ahead and set it, now I'd have to get spacers to get my outlet to the face of the sheetrock if I can. So what I'm gonna do is just cut me a hole somewhere around that size right there. Plenty of room that I know I'm not gonna have an issue getting it in. So let me do that. So I've cut my hole here. All I'm gonna do is you can go up in the attic and you can find the top plate of this wall. And usually since there is a T, you know, a wall coming here and a wall going there, there'll be a T. You can measure off of that T to get to a spot, drill a hole, and run your wire down. And there you go. You've relocated your outlet. Not hard. And then for the switches, like I said, I told you about the junction box. You'll pull them up. Oh no, for the switches, we're going to come out of the lights because they already have boxes. So, yeah. Anyways, that's kind of it. If you have any questions, drop me a comment. I'll try to answer it for you. I hope I covered everything, but I may not have. I miss stuff sometimes. Anyways, maybe give me a like, subscribe if you enjoyed the video. There's going to be many in this series, so check them out. And I guess until next time, keep making dust.